Hey, anybody who's there? Hopefully you can hear me. There we go. YouTube always has a delay. What up? What up? My one person watching. Making faces, waiting for you. Weird when you only have one person watching. I know what to say. It's my one person. What up? Take my foot off. Reach what I'm searching. Anybody there? One person watching? On the chat? People go back. I'm not here. If I'm doing stuff today. Coming on me. Talking to a kid. Got one lonely viewer. Talk to me. Hey, 2 people watching now. Woo woo. We're getting somewhere. How are you 2 people who are watching? I think that's close. Hey, back. I finally got done doing the thing I had to do, which I want to talk about. I'm waiting to see if we get more people in before I start telling the story of what the hell happened. It's a hell of a story. What are you up to? Still multitasking? Nice. What were you playing? Hey, Lily Horseshoe. You guys can call me Lizzie, by the way. I know I don't have it on here, but that is my name. Ring light is like really fucking nice. Call of Duty. My boyfriend played that for a while. He was a big Halo person. He currently plays Fortnite though. That's cool. I'm not a super big gamer. Tried to play Halo. Bad at it. You might hear him yelling again. Yeah, it's. I will tell you guys all about it. I just want to see if we get more people in here before I tell the story of my stuff. The most part of the week wasn't that bad. It was just like one particular day that was like frustrating, mostly. I'm like obnoxiously drinking. I'm thirsty. Oh, we lost somebody. I'm bored. Sorry, person who wasn't talking. I'm bored. Ooh, somebody's there. Or somebody new. I don't know. I don't know how this stuff works. I'm new to streaming. Don't do it much. Woo, 4 people. What? We're getting there. See if anybody else joins. And then I'll tell the story of the broken window. And the air conditioning keeps popping on. I do love The Cure, yes. And hello. Give me the go. It's not The Cure related. What's your favorite song? Oh, there's my new screen. Just like Heaven, I think maybe In Between Days. Just like Heaven's a good one. My favorite is probably. I forget the name of it, which is stupid because I'm pretty sure it's like in the lyric. Okay, so mine's a total cliche. I know it's like their most popular song, but it's Pictures of You. I know like everybody loves and knows that song. Like people who aren't even fans of The Cure know that song. But I love it. It'll forever be like my favorite The Cure song. It's just like a classic. It's so good. It really is. It's just a perfect song. It always like makes you feel good. Oh, we lost somebody. Okay, well, I guess I can just hop into telling the story of my broken window. What the heck? I lost another person. Oh well. I was getting to tell the story of my window, and if people miss out, they miss out. Oh well. So basically, what happened was Saturday, went through Taco Bell drive-through, got some veggie-friendly burritos with no cheese, and you don't need that much detail in my storytelling. But anyway, so I'm driving, and my window won't go back up. I'll go down, but won't go back up. So I'm like stupidly driving, trying to get my window to go back up. I should have just rolled it down or left it be, but I'm like trying to get it to roll back up. Doesn't go up. So I finally stopped messing with it, but it's like partly up. So while I'm driving, and this is my driver's side window, by the way, it just like shatters. So my window just shattered while I was driving. It's fucking great and terrifying. Luckily enough, I had on like my sweater, which I did end up taking off my hoodie, and glass like fell out of it. But luckily, I didn't get like anything on me or my tattoo. Which I just got for anybody that's not aware. Which I do plan on doing a video all about that. But anyway, so I'm like glass all over the floor, all over the inside of my car. And of course, this happens at like 3 something on a Saturday. So by the time I did like enough research on places, asked enough people where to go, the place that everybody suggested, basically everyone suggested the same place, is now closed. So I like called them Monday, because of course they're closed on Sunday, and they didn't have an opening until today, Thursday, which is like, of course, because it's that time of year. Windows are breaking, people are getting tax returns, so they're all getting shit replaced. So I like, so they were, well, and then, okay, so they were supposed to come out here and just like, because they have like on location, they can like come to you. So they're supposed to come to me so that I could like fix so that they could fix the window. So then they called me. It was like raining earlier, and it stopped raining, but it's still kind of gross. So guy calls and it's just like, with the rain, like I don't really want to. Like, well, he asked first if I have a place to put the car like indoors, like a garage or whatever, and I'm like, no, I live like in an apartment building. So he's like, well, with the rain, like I don't want to, risk like getting your car wet. Can you bring it to the shop? Which, in my opinion, it felt just like laziness on their part, because if you think about it, okay, your excuse is you don't want to get my car wet doing the work, but I don't have a window and you want me to drive to you. Like, that doesn't make a lot of sense. And where we live in my town, to get to really any place other than like restaurants nearby, because we live near like a bunch of restaurants, but to get to really any other place, basically every drive's like 10 to 15 minutes. Well, 15 usually at the least, to be honest. So it's like a 15-minute drive to this place, which isn't bad. I know there are people that have it way worse in like way, smaller towns. But it's just like, so your excuse is you don't want to get my car wet, but I don't have a window and you want me to drive in the gross weather. Like, Like, clearly my car is gonna get wet driving there. Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense, right? So I was like, whatever. So that's why my stream from earlier ended. I did one earlier. I had to cut it short because I had to leave. They called me in the middle of it. So I went there, and then dude's like, yeah, replace the window. And then they tell me, like, this little piece thing, I don't know much about cars, is broken. So my window's not going to go up and down. I'm like, okay. And they're like, well, we can see how much the piece is going to be, and we won't charge you labor since we're already doing this. I'm like, awesome. They call up the place where they get their parts from, which is like down the road. And it's going to be like, he said $290. That's on top of the $220 I'm already paying to get the window fixed. So it's gonna be like over $500 to get this like fucking window fixed. So I just had them replace the window. So I can't roll my window down. I'm gonna have to go. There's a place I go all the time to get shit fixed on my car. That's really cheap, and they do a really good job. They're just like a small, locally owned garage type place. I'm just gonna go to them because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like way cheaper. Is what they call them. But like, it's winter right now, so I'm really not that worried about needing my window down. I just, won't be able to go through drive-throughs, but maybe that'll stop me from eating out as much. So it's just been a frustrating adulting day, and like my car is a piece of crap anyway, and shit's just always breaking on it. I really need to save up and get a new car, but I mean, it gets me to and from where I need to go. It's just frustrating that it's gonna be so expensive to like just get my fucking window to fix. And what's ridiculous is it's like there's this piece, right? And he's like, well, there's this like tube that is supposed to connect to it, and that's just gone. Which I'm like, okay, how is it just gone? You gotta be able to find it. But instead of it just gone, detached, whatever. So I'm like, okay, but this one little piece that moves up and down is still there. So, and yes, I don't know much about cars, so maybe I'm just naive. But can't you just get whatever the tube is to like attach to make it work? Because you got all the pieces. The only thing you're missing is the tube. I don't know why it has to be so expensive to replace like this entire piece that is still there. Like, it's still attached to the car on the inside of the door. There's just the tube that's gone. Why does adulting have to be expensive? Freaking. So, yeah, that was my story with my broken window. I was driving without a window for almost a week. Sucked. But now my window's replaced. I just can't move it up and down. But I will never take having a window for granted ever again, because it definitely decided that it needed to rain this week. And I was like, really? Like, we've had kind of some nice days, global warming and whatnot, which I shouldn't joke about, but because it's bad. We've had like really nice days, and then it decided or the weeks that my window was broken, then it needed to rain. There was one night where it was like rained all day, and then it got like below freezing outside. So like my car and the plastic wrap I had on my window was like just covered in ice. It was so bad. So don't take having windows for granted. Hug your car windows. Tell your car windows you love them. Okay, I'm being dramatic, but still. But yes, that's my story. That's my broken thing. The drool all over myself. So if you guys want to cue, and I'll give you some A's, or we can just chat about whatever. Oh, okay. Bye. Fuck that dude. Good old live streams. Gonna get a creep. It's stupid that you can't just do like block. You can hide his messages, put him in timeout, but you can't just be like block. It really is. For sure. Oh, is it tough? I thought you said it is tough. I'm sorry, I can't read. I've been vegetarian for like over 10 years, basically. Switching to vegan was honestly kind of easy for me, just because dairy hurts my stomach. God, people are assholes. Just because, yeah, dairy already hurts my stomach. So, I mean, to be honest, it really wasn't that hard for me. I mean, it can be, I will say, it can be expensive to like eat really well and healthy. But I mean, there are a lot of like accidental vegan options. So, like Oreos, for instance, are accidental vegan. I know those aren't healthy, but there is a lot of stuff out there that is. Sorry, I'm getting distracted because people are being stupid. Thanks. um, so yeah, there is a lot of stuff out there and a lot of options. Um, but you definitely have to be careful because you can get in the habit of not eating well. Oh my god, why are people so annoying? Hey, being a lady on YouTube, men are disgusting. Thank you, Laura. I mean, it's bound to happen at some point. I actually have yet to watch them. I know everybody, and I've been hearing a lot lately that the first one was really scary. And then some people say they get kind of lame after that. So I haven't actually watched them yet, but because people seem to keep bringing it up a lot lately, I've definitely thought about watching at least the first one. So maybe I'll do that this weekend. Well, my weekend is this week. Really? For sure. I've definitely thought about doing some like about time reviews. I knock shit over. Where sorry, I got cat hair on my face. Where like I'll review stuff that's like maybe more popular, but I haven't seen it yet. I know people always say when it comes to doing reviews to try to review stuff that's newer, but I know a lot of channels that will go back and like review popular films. So I might do that. It's definitely something I've thought about. So maybe I will start with the paranormal franchise. I just always have like a weird thing with ghost movies. More of a slasher girl myself, though I do love Poltergeist. So, but I also used to watch that when I was really young. So, it looks like for the most part we got rid of the asshole. Hopefully it stays that way. What's your favorite movie, Laura? Ah, well, what's your favorite general movie? Ah, nice. I am not that big into. I definitely watched the Lord of the Rings movies when those first came out, obviously, and like, I mean, I love Harry Potter, and I grew up watching those. I was not super big into Star Wars. I watched, um, not Rogue One, but was the newer one that came out before that one. Whatever one it was that like started the whole new group. I saw that one actually in theaters and really liked it. I have Rogue One on my Netflix list. I just haven't sat down to watch it yet. I feel like I gotta be in the mood. Force Awakens, yeah. There we go. Yeah, I really liked it. I was pleasantly surprised. I kind of just went because it was so hyped. And then ended up actually really liking it. Cat's asleep over there. She's cute. And my other cat's asleep over there. And another one over there. We have very many cats. Well, we have 3. And a hedgehog who's asleep as well. Bye. Well, I will definitely come by when you do a live stream. lotion on the tattoo. Anybody got anything they want to add that's appropriate? A bunch of perf. Checking my phone. Microphone. Like bedazzled it. But it's top thingy. You can color it. Decorate this. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. There were like two dudes in here just making like comments. They're like the ones that don't have an icon. So I just blocked them. It's weird though, because you can't just like block. You have to like mute and then like kept reporting them. Do have a video coming out today. I did my top favorite films directed by women for part of Women of Horror Month. So that'll be up in like an hour probably. I'm gonna drop my hand sanitizer. I should really put this out of reach because otherwise I will keep cooking. Oh. Yeah. Oh, no good. Oh, let's see. Ugh. Down to like the bottom of my drink, like the powder stuff in the bottom. It's really gross. Did you win your round? Trying to see if there's another quiz I can take. Unless y'all gonna ask me some questions. Sorry if I keep like messing on my lip ring. Just there being annoying. People retweet my Patreon. Which I have, by the way. Just shameless plugging that real quick. I do not even know that. Sorry, I was reading. Oh, why is my nose so itchy? I got cat hair on my face. Got it on everything because there's so many kitties. Where you going, Fluff? She left me all alone. Phone keeps buzzing. I think I found a good one. I'll play. Let's see. What have you seen lately? So I actually watched, what did I watch this stuff? Oh, I finally watched Get Out last night. For the first time. I know I'm really behind on that film. I didn't get to see it in theaters, and then our Redbox took forever. Which I like to use the Redbox. So finally got to watch that last night and really liked it. Very weird. Definitely creepy, I would say. And then there's something else I rented, which I'm gonna watch later on, and probably do a review of. It's a movie that was in Redbox, but I hadn't heard of yet. So I can't remember what it's called right now, but I'm gonna watch that later on and do a review of that at some point. It looked interesting. Thought it'd be fun to review something that I hadn't seen anyone else review yet. So here's hoping nobody else reviews it between the time I watch it and the time I get to review it. But yeah, I watched Get Out. I liked it. I understand the hype for sure. It was just the one thing I didn't get, which they like kind of covered by not knowing either, is why it had to be black people. And you ask them that, and they're like, "Oh, we don't know." So I'm like, you came up with this whole like storyline for this movie, and you don't have anything to fill in that one little fact. Racism, I guess. Probably just pure racism. What have you watched lately? Ooh. Oh, no, we did last one. Tragedy Girls. I have not watched that yet. I do really want to see that. I know Vicky from Nightmare did a review, which I have not watched yet because I do not want anything spoiled. That's one that I need to watch for sure. But I have heard that it is very good. I think we talked about that one during the creepy crawl. Exorcist. Fire, evil. I'm not so easy. Damn. Alright. Videotape instantly gives it away. Well, it's Children and Corn, so I'm going to go Children of the Corn. They did not make these very hard. Ooh. I'm going to go with Scream. Witch Project. This one I have no clue, so I'm just gonna guess that. 666. Probably the Conjuring. Might be wrong on that. Did you like Tragedy Girls? No. Got 13 out of 16. What did I get wrong? Oh, Conjuring. That one, because, yeah, I did not know those ones. Another one did I get wrong? I swear I clicked on that one. I know I did. Liar. That is what I have also heard. I love Heathers, so I'm not happy about the TV show, which I said so in my reaction, because it looks like crap. Now I got music stuck in my head. I really wish I could put some like light music on in the background, but I don't want this to get copyrighted. So, well, I wonder if I could get like, I wonder if they ever do image copyrights. You know, like if a company copyright for an image. So I wonder if I could get in trouble for my tattoo or any of my tattoos. Well, I guess 3 of them are sort of image related. Sorry, I'm like grossly eating on camera. I was hungry. I did not eat breakfast before going to do the stuff. So, yeah. But I'm glad that you enjoyed the movie. Ooh, we got 5 people. Hi, 5 peoples. We don't want more if I you. I do that sometimes too. I pop up for stuff I don't like. It's weird the stuff that gets like advertised to you when you're interested in something. Cause I'll get ads on like bands that I can't stand just because I like another band. Like on Twitter, I'll get like suggested for accounts for bands I don't like just because I'm following members of other bands that I do like. And it's really annoying. Ooh, watch it. Where's popping off today? It happens every time I get like tagged and stuff. Which I don't mind. I like when people tag me, especially when they're adding me to like YouTubers to watch lists. That's always awesome. But then you get like a million notifications of every person tagged replying. And then everyone replying to that reply. But I ain't gonna complain. It means I'm getting mentioned. Where is the chick? Hello? Kitty. Here. Try and get a kitty on camera. Well, come here, Callie. Callie? Still the wrong cat? Callie, come here. Or are you just gonna lay over there and give me blink eyes? Just laying over there, blinking at me. Yay! Woo-woo! Hey, Susie. I'm glad you finally got it to work. What are you up to today? You missed me talking about my car window that shattered on Saturday, which I finally got fixed today, but I still can't roll it up or down, so that sucks. But oh well, at least I have a window, so it's winter. I'm not worried that much about it needing to go up or down. You missed Creepy Dudes, but they have since been blocked, so they have not returned, luckily. Talking about what movies we saw lately, I finally saw Get Out and really liked it. Very strange film. So, oh no! Well, so it broke Saturday and then decided it wanted to be like rain and icy. Um, yeah, unwanted. Yeah, so it decided it was gonna be rain and gross. It's basically supposed to be until Sunday, but they got the window fixed today, so I'm not worried about it. It just has to stay up until I can get it completely fixed. it's just stupid because it's like, Zach heard hear this, but there's just like this tiny little piece that there's supposed to be like a tube attached to it. And basically, it's still on the door. It's just like nothing attached to it. And they quoted me $294. It was $220 to get the window fixed. So it was going to be, and that's the $290 was on top of the $220 I was already paying to get the window fixed. So I'm like, no. Yeah, right? So there's a place that's local, that's like small shop, that they do really good work for usually fairly cheap. I take them there every time I have to get my car like inspected. Right? Uh so yeah, I'm just gonna take it there and see what they say. Since I already know what needs to be fixed, I can just call them and be like, hey, this thing's broken. How much to fix it? Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous how expensive it is to get your window replaced. Like, apparently, windshields are really cheap. And I'm like, what the fuck? The side windows are not. I have seen Split. I really liked it. Um, Granted, it's one of those that when you're dealing with anything to do with mental health, you have to be aware of the opinions of the people that suffer from those mental illness. So I definitely understand where there's people who don't like it. Um, but I've also had people who suffer from uh, multiple personality disorder say that they liked it. So I don't know if my camera's being fuzzy. Is it fuzzy on your guys' end, or is it just on mine? It's like showing up fuzzy. I don't know what's happening. But yeah, I liked it. Did you like it? I mean, it's just you're dealing with a pretty sensitive topic, and I definitely understand, that using mental illness is like a horror topic. Yeah, I really liked it. I mean, I thought what's his name did a really good job. I mean, the way he can just like go between personalities so well. I did do a review on it. Kitty. Rounded by cats. Oh, sure. You definitely should. If you, I know. Yeah, I got what you meant. So you're gonna try to stick around a little while longer on ye old YouTube, or are you giving up completely? Not giving up. Shouldn't say it that worded that way, but come down. I'm sorry. I'm a fidgety person. Glad I'm not alone. Well, I hope maybe once you start doing those stuff, maybe you'll get back into wanting to do it. Because we would like you to stick around. But I totally get it. Like, you're dealing with a lot of shit. Yeah, that's true. It's like you gotta kind of figure out, okay, like, what am I just mad about with life, and what am I actually mad about with you? Because I'm pretty bad about that too, of taking my frustrations as one thing out on other stuff. But I definitely don't blame you, like, if you need more of a break, because I know you've been, like, stressing about YouTube while dealing with all the other shit. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've been making the comments yesterday that, like, it's just ridiculous that YouTube's, like, the only company where all of its, like, employees, quote-unquote employees, and, like, viewers can complain about what's going on, and they don't even take it into consideration. They just do whatever the hell they want and don't even, like, care about what anybody thinks or says. That's obnoxious. It's like when Patreon was gonna start charging, like, the patrons for, I guess there was like a deductible fee or something that they were going to start charging them, and people complained and were like, no, like, that's not fair. Patreon was like, never mind, we're not going to do that. And that's, like, how it should be. But YouTube's just like, well, you guys can go fuck yourselves. Probably shouldn't say that on a YouTube stream, but whatever. Well, and it's all, I'm probably going to get, like, banned for talking about this. It's really honestly all Google. Like, I mean, it says Google literally up in the corner of the screen. Google is known for buying out other companies. That's why there isn't any other platform like YouTube. Because anybody who attempts to make one is going to get bought out by Google. It's what they do. And I was talking actually to my boyfriend Matt about it yesterday because we were talking about all that stuff, and we need somebody, probably a creator. Yeah, exactly. Google runs the world. That, like, we need somebody like a creator who wants to make a new platform that can't be bought, which is really hard to find. You know, it's going to be hard to find somebody in the world like that. But, you know, hopefully maybe somebody will come along that's in this universe that knows how to make a platform similar to YouTube that can be bought out by Google. Like, it's crazy because Matt's done, like, a ton of research on this stuff as far as, like, Google and things like that, and it's really crazy, like, how much they own. Like, you don't really think about it, and then you're just like, oh my god, like, they literally own the world. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, for enough money. No, but it just, I mean, I definitely would make a platform if I knew how. Well, and I also wonder how often, like, if Google sues people who try, you know, because, you know, if you're trying to make a platform that's similar to them, I'm sure they take people to court over it. And then buy out those people. Which sucks. It would just be nice if Google had never bought YouTube and things could go back to the way it was. Yeah, probably buy them out. It's just frustrating. And I can get it, there's a lot of competition on YouTube. And I definitely get like advertisers wanting to make sure that their content's not being put on snuff channels. But they're just screwing us all over. It fucking sucks. I don't think so. Let me look it up. In-house flower. I think Class. I love that movie. It's totally underrated. No, I have not seen that. Looks good. Interesting, though. I should say interesting, not necessarily good. Good old paranormal type film. Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty bummed a lot of the places we have like that have shut down. We've got Slackers, which I like, but I really need to go there. I went there the other day to look for CDs, and of course, I didn't have what I was looking for. That's the problem you run into with places like that, but I really need to look at their DVD selection. Well, you should watch them and do like a double part review. Oh, yeah. I will have to watch that. That sounds really awesome, to be honest. Yeah, my sister lives next to like this ginormous, sort of like an antique thrift store type place. They have like a section where they have like the store where people bring their stuff to sell. And then they have like this back area where people just set up booths. And it is so cool. But you could spend so much money in there. I was so bummed because there was this like mirror set that I wanted. It was like, one of those like big mirrors that has like the really cool like frames, like kind of wooden frames. And it was gold and it had like a little like small shelf that matched that you put like under it. And I really wanted it and like would spray paint it black or whatever. And then I went back. I didn't have it anymore. But I'm sure I could probably find another one. I have not been there in a minute. I should probably go back. But yeah, those places are dangerous. Spend so much money looking in there. Well, it's funny because I always see, like, especially a lot of YouTubers that have, like, really nice, like, aesthetic or whatever, and they always talk about, like, they get everything at, like, a thrift store, and I'm just, or antique store. I'm just like, such a good idea. You just buy stuff and repaint it. Sorry, my eyes like keep being itchy. I don't know if it's my makeup or what. I totally want a Gold Gang shirt now that we're all talking about it. I think Gory could make really cool ones too. Somebody should hit up Terror Threads and be like, you guys want to work with us and make us some shirts? I fucking love Terror Threads. I just want them to send me stuff. Yeah, I know. I need to, like, buy some other shirts. I always look at their stuff. I know you have a ton of other stuff, Susan. They really are. Like, I love to see how much they, like, support horror tube and shit. Okay. If anybody knows anybody at Terror Threads, you can get a girl hookup. I'm just saying. And you need a few more subscribers than that. Almost at 500. I think we're about one away, which is awesome. As long as no one unsubscribes, which is what happened last time. It was annoying people about it. I try not to put too much pressure on that. And I try not to look at it too often. It's just like when I got the last like couple people, I'm just like, I just want it to be even. I'm like, come on, we can do it. Anybody else wants to say something? Big chat. I totally thought I was already following them on Twitter. Apparently not. Ugh. Oh, shit's so cute. Man, I want a gift card. They got a gift card option. Trying to think of what I haven't seen. Was on Twitter talking about I Spit on Your Grave with Lee from Drum Dums the other day. Honestly, I always feel cool saying that because it's fucking Lee from Drum Dums, which I know he's just like another YouTuber and just like a chill dude, but he's him, and the fact that we follow each other and have conversations, I just feel like I've come so far. Well, even talking to Susan, like, I've been watching her for forever. Like, she's one of the people that got me wanting to make YouTube. So having her, like, talking to me, I definitely fangirled a bit when she first followed me. Even though somebody should give Lindsay a hard time because we talk all the time on Twitter, but she still doesn't follow me. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting rambly. We were talking, yeah, I haven't seen it. Because I have hard times with those kinds of scenes. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And I was like, I've watched Last House on the Left, both the original and the remake, which were hard enough to watch. And I'm like, I'm good. But it's just one of those that it's like, you know, it's considered like a classic of horror. It seems like everybody's seen it. So there's like that part of me that's like, I want to at least watch the original. Who's on right now, Lindsay? Sorry, there was like a fuzz. But yeah, I can't bring myself to watch it. I've also watched The Girls Next Door, which not a lot of people know about that one. Aw. Well, I want to watch Lindsay. What she ranting about. Ah, yep. We're all pretty not happy about what's going on. She still has monetization though, doesn't she? She should. I know they're having issues though, and people were like losing it who shouldn't have been. And I will leave my own stream and watch it. Just kidding. I'll just watch her back again later. Fluff, come here. Trying to get this cat over here so you guys can see her. You can see one of my cats. Right there in the tree. You still have your monetize? Honestly, I was just annoyed because I had monetization when I first started. And then they implemented that like 10. Oh, yeah. I know. People have been giving her a lot of shit because she's brought like her kid and her husband into videos more. And it's like, what do you expect? She's a mom. Like, she's gonna have her kid in the video. Like, oh well, get over it. I think they're cute. I think they're freaking adorable ass family. So doesn't bother me. And I would still watch her anyway because I've been watching her forever as well. What was I saying? That's distracting. Oh well. Who knows? Well, you guys know what we're talking about. Oh, so yeah, they like implemented the 10,000 views rule, right? Finally fucking reach it and waiting for like forever for them to finally. I think I finally reached it in like December. So I'm waiting forever for them to like finally like give me back monetization or whatever. And then they kept telling everybody like we have a bunch of applications, we're just waiting and blah 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 blah. And then they sent out that goddamn email. And I was like, well, yep, not getting that. We're all probably gonna get in trouble for bitching about YouTube while on YouTube, but maybe they'll listen. Not. My FBI agent watching me is annoyed, probably. Nice. Yeah, she's been Snapchatting her house, and I did not realize like how much work they actually had to do. I thought they were just moving into a new place. I didn't realize that they had like actual reconstructing to do. And she said that her husband, I'm blanking on his name right now because I'm horrible, was like out of town. So she's doing like a ton of repainting and shit like by herself. But the walls in her son's room are really cute. They're like little Batman heads, masks, whatever. Uh, it's real cute. Yeah, I'll probably just watch her stream later. After the fact. Still haven't gotten through all the streams from the crawl. Hello. I do not know how Gory stayed up for 24 hours watching all those streams. Like, I go through and watch them all just having. I've been doing it while I'm at work, like letting them play and just listening to them. So I get a lot of downtime at my job. They hit the lamp. Fluffy. Keep telling Matt we should change Fluffy's name because the other two cats, both their names start with K. I'll call you Fluffy. So stupid. I don't know what that means. Hello, Vic. Do you have streaming services? What do you mean? Oh, duh. Yeah, I use Netflix and Hulu. I had Shudder for a while, but I only have like an Xbox 360, so you can't get the Shudder app on there. And I have a really old iPhone, like this big, so I don't use Shudder currently. I kind of want to get it back, but I'm staring at my ring light. No, I'm not. Just tired, but get like weird fucking people in here buying your cat, especially if you live in Britain. I already have 3 cats. Good old weirdo. You are the weirdos, mister. I don't know. It's like, what song? I don't know. I think people look for people who are online and want to make stupid comments towards, especially us ladies. Ooh. Maybe I will later. Maybe Fox just posted a new photo on Instagram. Kitty too. Yeah. Talking. Ugh. Well, I think I'm gonna go for now. I will have a new video up here in like 10 minutes. And yeah, I will definitely come back and try to stream more. Try to think of stuff to do in streams. If y'all got suggestions, you can let me know on Twitter. Social media stuff is all in the description. But thanks for everybody that watched. Thanks for chatting with me, Zach. But yeah, you guys have a good day. I mean, I can always talk to you on Twitter. Bye.